All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners in this division, DC, and I know how many chokes you have in your arsenal. Offensive Jiu-Jitsu, defensive Jiu-Jitsu doesn't get much better than this guy.
It doesn't get as high level in terms of Jiu-Jitsu knowledge. He knows in every exchange that he's the guy that's processing things at a different level, from the armbar submissions that he has shown in the octagon to the beautiful guillotine chokes that he does over and over again. And don't think that he won't roll for a knee bar and get a submission. Right? It's just constant danger when you're in the jiu-jitsu with this guy.
And even the high-level wrestlers that he's fought have paused to try to take him down because of that patented guillotine.
It's
so truly a case of pick your poison with this Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner. So all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's gonna get in your face. He's gonna try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov's looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon. He is ready to fight. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, the Prodigy, BJ Penn! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Do it.
Well, early on in his career, BJ Penn was a first-round machine. Now later in his career, not so much. Last first-round finish came in 2010 against Matt Hughes. But BJ Penn and his camp, they put a lot of focus on getting off to a quick start tonight. We'll see if BJ Penn can adhere to those commands and get off to a fast start tonight. Clinch work. Well, Javier Mendez, Tony Johnson, all the guys at AKA, gotta like what they're seeing out of Khabib Nurmagomedov striking here early, DC. So now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Penn's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
In the half guard.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Grounded pound strike there now.
Right to side control, yep.
Penn's back in side control.
There it is, now he's going to mount. Beautiful transition. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
All right, feet on the hips here.
He's attacking guillotine. Oh, he's getting it deep.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Making all these shots count.
Big ground and pound.
That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Active here in the clinch, and he lands a big shot to the head. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Now he's going full mount.
Penn's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
That was a slick transition. Great defense by this fighter.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, north-south position.
Guys trying to get to the Darce here.
Oh, Darce choke, locked and loaded. Oh, and he's out. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by BJ Penn.
Gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Lands the front kick to the body now. Nice work on the feet by Nurmagomedov. Back and forth we go. Nice straight right lands.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he is fought beautifully right now. He's starting to show itself.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Nurmagomedov's got the full mount.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
What a fight so far. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, so we'll see how it goes here in this round. Previous round, it was all him just taking his opponent down really every time he entered.
Yeah, every time he got in on the leg, he was able to secure a finish. And that is the idea you want as a wrestler going into a fight. If you have to change up the technique, it's fine. It's not always going to be the very first attack. When it's the first attack, you're very happy. But most times, you got to chain things together if you want to take down a great fighter.
And we know how hard it is to maintain the wrestling, right? The hours required in the gym to make sure that wrestling is still at a high level. he's putting in the time.
Yes, he's putting in the time. And also, you see it in his movements. When he gets to an attack, he's constantly shifting position. He's constantly moving his opponent. He's constantly trying to give him too much information to process. And that comes from a lifetime of wrestling. If he just started this, it would be very difficult to trick his opponent. But now, by giving him so many different looks, he's been able to secure takedown after takedown after takedown.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Well, I'm no expert, but you can't work that patented ground and pound unless you get the fight to the canvas. He hasn't even attempted a takedown.
He has not even attempted a takedown. It is a far cry of what we have seen in his previous octagon appearances. Usually, he darts across the octagon and immediately starts to wrestle. Today, he is standing and striking. If he wants to show off his newly developed striking skills.
Another bruising shot right to the body. I wouldn't think ankle pick. Nurmagomedov gets yet another takedown. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh my goodness.
3 minutes to go in round 2. That one appeared to stun him. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Nice level change.
Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there.
Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, wow, he got out and mounted him.
What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking whenever he was beat so greatly by that rear naked choke.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shove him off and get back up.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Another big takedown. He's got to be careful here. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Under 90 seconds to go. Nicely done. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Penn's back in full guard. Rubber guard for him now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work trying to advance position to your ground and pound. If you play in there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful.
All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground, so strong in positions. He does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spin the vast majority of the fight there. Tonight he is fighting a very confusing style of fight, and I just don't get it.
Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. Final seconds here. Nurmagomedov's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Round 3 next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He he will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Nurmagomedov.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, close guard now. Nurmagomedov going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, feet on the hips here. Nurmagomedov gets back up. And a miss with the right hook. Nice jab by BJ Penn. Right hook to the head block. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, uppercut.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. He's got that single collar tie.
Would you look at the size of that bruise on his body? His opponent will likely continue to attack. Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rough going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, he got out! Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
Nice transition.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Penn's back in half guard. Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Penn's back in full guard now. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Penn's in half guard. Oh, looks as though that right eye might be starting to shut. Yes, it is. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Continuing to look for openings here with Penn on the canvas. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
That is tight.
Holding the position, still working for a submission.
Control. Don't let him control you. You control him. Protect the danger.
It's tight. It's over. It's over.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for... Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Elbow there blocked by Nurmagomedov. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in this.
Blood's in the water. You gotta go get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll just paint out little punches with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his...
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
All right, right into side control.
Now he's in the arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub.
It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands.
Nurmagomedov is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Penn's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim. Khabib's back inside control here. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slip through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Nurmagomedov's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. That could be pretty useful when it comes to the scorecards, potentially.
Very useful when it comes to the scorecards, but also a testament to his conditioning and his cardio to still be throwing takedown attempts at the end of rounds instead of winning fresh.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Nurmagomedov's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Tough job, but somebody's got to do it, man. Absolutely incredible. Both fighters got stunned. It's amazing to think that we fight on here.
We are in the best seat in the house to watch two men go out there and really lay it on the line. Both got hurt, but even when they were hurt, neither one of them looked like they wanted to take a step back. This is the exact type of fight they expected and the type of fight that they're delivering to the fans.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Oh, nice jab to the dome by Nurmagomedov. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, several moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight. Got his guard passed.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Oh, right into mount. Changing the position.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying.
Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. Oh, that's getting deep.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up.
Strong reversal there.
Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward.
Oh, he's advancing.
You gotta be kidding me. He's out.
Let's work. Come on, let's stand you up. Let's work.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
2 minutes now to go in this one. Khabib's in half guard now. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. Great ground and pound by this man.
Hard elbows. Penn's able to transition back to side control now.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Close guard. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Penn. All right, very late in the fight now, DC. I know we don't have open scoring, but correct me if I'm wrong, he needs a submission or he's losing this fight.
He is not a big puncher, so he needs to get this fight to the ground and chase a submission.
Nurmagomedov's trying to make that eye swell shut, DC. Clearly, he has put a focus on targeting that area, which is already damaged on his opponent. You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. Got to recognize that. A huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here. But the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. Penn's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest. 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so Khabib Nurmagomedov, your winner by decision. Competitive fight at times, but late, of course, your former teammate pulled away and, again, left no stone unturned in preparation and gets the desired result.
He's one of those guys that prepares himself so thoroughly that it does not matter where the fight takes place. The guy is a tremendous grappler. His striking has developed, and it was all shown tonight in this huge decision victory. He was dominant tonight, as we have come to expect from the Eagle of Dagestan.
And we know it was a difficult weight cut. We wondered if he could play the long game tonight, but he certainly answered those questions and then some. Khabib getting it done by decision here tonight.